What is up, everybody? My name is Justin French, covering music for those who care, and right now I'm taking a look at a new single review, this one entitled Can't Deny Me by Pearl Jam. So finally, after 5 years since their last studio album Lightning Bolt, Pearl Jam have released some new music into the world. However, this is only for members of the 10 Club, so if you're not a member of that, you don't get the full song. Instead, you get like 25 seconds previews of the song, so I don't know whenever this single will officially be released, hopefully sometime in the next week maybe, but for many of us, we've gotten a chance to listen to it, and I'm going to give you my thoughts on the song now. Also, before I get started with this review, I kind of want to give you a little background as to my thoughts on Pearl Jam. Pearl Jam, I think, are a pretty spectacular alternative rock band. They kind of started out in the grunge scene with albums such as the, of course, landmark album 10 that pretty much most people in the 90s can definitely remember. And then we had Versus and Vitalogy, and to be honest with you, those are probably the 3 best albums that Pearl Jam have under their sleeve, as the rest are just kind of, you know, all over the place and kind of eh. Especially Lightning Bolt. Lightning Bolt is an album where I think it had a few good songs. I thought the singles Mind Your Manners and Sirens, whenever those came out, those were pretty fantastic. But everything else was just okay at best. There wasn't really anything that was kind of, you know, trying to stand above those 2 songs. So anyways, I didn't know what to expect from this song, so let me go ahead and give you my thoughts now. Now, before I started recording this review, I kind of went back on the lyrical content to kind of see if it matched up with my interpretation of the song, and from what I can interpret to you, the song is kind of an aim at our current president, Donald Trump, who, we all know has done a few things and has gotten a lot of controversy for those things, but there's always a saying that I hear, especially in the music business, that an artist can't talk about politics and religion in its lyrics. For what reason, I'm not too sure, but there are certain artists and bands that get their message across very well, like a band Rise Against. And then you have some artists and bands that do the complete opposite and make it corny and tacky. Limp Bizkit's The Unquestionable Truth Part 1, which I was never a fan of that album anyways. But anyways, going into this song and looking at these lyrics, yeah, I'm not gonna lie and say that some of the lyrics on this song are corny, but at the same time, as it's not very revolutionary and not gonna, you know, change the world or anything, I do think that it does get its message across very well, even though, of course, the lyrics are a bit tacky, but it's not terrible. So anyways, I'm gonna read off some of the lyrics from the song, and you be the judge of whether they're good or bad. And in the morning light, we're just the same, you and me. Your eyes are sick, you're sick and vile, you can't deny me. The country you are now poisoning, condition critical. Where's your vocabulary? Your ignorance is sinful. You may be rich, but you can't deny me. Now, as for the music side of this song, while I'm not finding this song to be, I would say, terrible, I do think that this is a pretty predictable sound, especially from this band who's been doing this kind of style of alternative rock since, I would say, maybe Yield. And Yield, I would say, is probably not one of the strongest material that Pearl Jam has to date, but at the same time, it's not very weak. And while I am loving Eddie Vedder's gritty, raspy voice, of course, pretty much one of the things that Pearl Jam is very well known for, I do think that the instrumentation is pretty simple in my opinion. And while I do think that it goes along with the lyrics, I just wish they kind of would have changed it up a little bit instead of making it a bit more kind of simplistic alternative rock, in my opinion. So overall, I am kind of having mixed opinions about this song. There are some good aspects and there are some that could have been fixed in my opinion. I do think that the instrumentation could have been a little bit better instead of making it a bit simplistic, and also some of the lyrics are coming off a bit corny, but there are some lyrics to this song that are good and kind of represent our country in a nutshell in 2018, and of course I dig Eddie Vedder's vocal delivery on the song. And if this thing is going to make it onto, I'm guessing, an upcoming album that's supposed to be coming out in 2018, I'm not too sure if I'm going to be reacting to that very well just because of my reception to this song. I think it's an okay song. I don't think it's really meant to be a single. I don't think it should be a single in my opinion, just because it's okay at best. It has some good parts, it has some weaker parts. So overall, if this is going to make the album and this is what we're expecting from this album, I don't know, I'm kind of hoping for better in my opinion. But anyways, those are my thoughts on the song. What do you think of the track? Definitely comment in the comments section down below. And anyways, y'all, thanks for watching this video. Thank you all for watching this video. As always, thanks to Infinity on Hannah for these awesome designs. If you want to subscribe to my channel, you can click right over there to catch up on more content on this channel. If you want to see a previous video that I did, you can click right over there to see that video. And if you want to follow any of my social media links, they are linked down at the bottom. So thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and hope to see you soon.